Are you the Secretary of the Department of Interior? I thought that's why you were here.
Yes.
Are you the Secretary? Don't look at her, look at me.
Yes.
Are you the Secretary?
I am.
Do these people who are sitting here today answering most of your questions, do they work for you?
They work.
Do they report for you? You're not in charge?
They work with me.
They work with you, so you're not in charge of the department. Oh my gosh, I thought you were in charge. I thought that's why you were here.
We work as a team.
Oh, okay, so who's in charge then?
I provide the vision, I provide the overall direction, and
But you're not in charge.
our mission.
Do you take responsibility for what happens at the Department of the Interior?
Take responsibility.
Do you take full responsibility for what happens at the Department of the Interior? Good. Then why are your leadership meeting with dark money groups and concealing it from the public? Why are they doing it off the books? How many times has this happened?
Hello, Patriots. Welcome back to Signal 76, your trusted source for exposing deep state corruption eating away at our great nation. Today, we're diving into explosive congressional hearing footage showing foreign billionaires literally buying influence in federal agencies, secret meetings conducted off the books, and an interior secretary who doesn't know who's running her department. Hit that subscribe button right now. This content is what big tech doesn't want you seeing, and YouTube constantly suppresses patriotic voices like ours. Subscribe and hit that notification bell to get truth mainstream media won't tell you. Stay until the end, because I'm revealing something shocking about this foreign billionaire who made his fortune poisoning American citizens.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Secretary Haaland, do you know the group called the Wilderness Society?
I've heard of it, yes.
And what, to your knowledge, what is this group?
It sounds like the name is explanatory.
Well, let me help you a little bit. It's a left-wing environmentalist pressure group. Do you know who funds them?
I do not.
Well, I can help you with that too. It's funded in large part by a foreign billionaire, Hansjörg Wyss, who has routed his money through all manner of dark money groups, including the Arabella network. Hansjorg Wyss was investigated by the FEC for illegal campaign contributions because he's not a United States citizen. Mm-hmm. He sits on the governing council of this dark money environmentalist group. Has anybody in leadership at your department met with them, the Wilderness Society?
Senator, I do not know this individual, and
Has anybody in leadership at your department met with the Wilderness Society?
Well, I'm sure we've met with a lot of groups and organizations in the work that we do when we're discussing the environment.
So does that mean you don't know, or you're not going to answer my question?
I don't have a full list of everyone that everyone has met with. But
well, I can help you with that as well. The answer is yes. Your leadership has met with the Wilderness Society. They met with the Wilderness Society when that group was a plaintiff suing the Department of the Interior with an adverse lawsuit against you, and they met with them off the books. I've got the emails. In July of 2021, after you had come to office, members of the Wilderness Society, when they're suing the department, write to your top deputy and ask for a meeting to keep it off of his calendar. Here it is, July 14th, 2021. Can we set up a meeting with these folks? July 19th, 2021, they propose how they might calibrate this so it doesn't look like they're violating any of the rules of the court. And remarkably, it stays completely off of everybody's calendars. We only know about it because FOIA requests were filed. And then after they have these off-the-books meetings, their request is to cancel the mineral leasing rights in Minnesota in the Superior National Forest. This is a critical minerals mine. The society wants the mine shut down. After they meet off the books with your leadership, you do it. A few months later, you do it. You cancel the leases, and then you withdraw 225,000 acres of critical mining from production and leasing shortly after that. Is it common practice at your department to meet with dark money groups off the books and conceal it from the public?
Senator, thank you for the question. And of course, I can't answer to, if you're referring to our former deputy secretary, he's no longer at the department.
Who worked for you?
He worked for the president. He was appointed by the president.
He's your deputy secretary. Are you the Secretary of the Department of Interior? I thought that's why you were here.
Yes.
Are you the Secretary? Don't look at her, look at me.
Yes.
Are you the Secretary?
I am.
Do these people who are sitting here today answering most of your questions, do they work for you?
They work.
Do they report for you? You're not in charge?
They work with me.
They work with
They
you.
work
So
as
you're
a
not in
team.
charge of the department. Oh my gosh, I thought you were in charge. I thought that's why you were here.
We work as a team.
Oh, okay. So who's in charge then?
I provide the vision, I provide the overall direction and
But you're not in charge.
our mission.
Do you take responsibility for what happens
I
at the
take-
Department of the Interior?
Take responsibility.
Do you take full responsibility for what happens at the Department of the Interior? Good. Then why are your leadership meeting with dark money groups and concealing it from the public? Why are they doing it off the books? How many times has this happened?
Senator, this is the first I'm hearing of this. My deputy secretary is no longer there, and I can't answer to what he did when he was there.
What did they get out of it, do you suppose? What do you suppose Hansjörg Wyss got out of you canceling the leases after they asked you to?
I don't know who.
In an off-the-books reading.
I don't know who this individual.
Oh, sure. I mean, you don't know, you're not in charge, you're not responsible. We have a corruption problem in this government, Madam Secretary, and frankly, we have a corruption problem in your department.
We don't.
We've got we certainly do. We have foreign billionaires who are funding dark money groups coming to meet with your leadership, concealing it from the public while they are filing lawsuits adverse to the department, doing it without the court's knowledge, doing it, you say, without your knowledge, and then getting exactly what they want. Now, I don't know how much money he made off of it. I'm sure it was a lot. I know how he made his money. He made his money by poisoning people. Hansjorg Wyss, here's what his company did. In 2009, Synthes USA, with Wyss at its head, was charged by Philadelphia's U.S. attorney with running an illegal clinical trial on humans. They injected them with a cement that turns to bone inside the human skeleton. That's the guy who's funding this group, who's pressuring your department, and you're meeting with them off the books and giving them exactly what they want.
I did not meet with him. You're implying that I met with him.
I'm just trying to figure out who's in charge of the Interior Department. You've said it isn't you. It sounds to me like it's the billionaires. It sounds to me like it's the dark money billionaires who are calling the shots at the Department of the Interior. And all I have to say to you, Madam Secretary, is that is a travesty. It is a travesty. The American people should be in charge, not the foreign billionaires. And the fact that you've let them run rampant is outrageous. It's outrageous.
I've said that over
Thank you,
and
Mr.
over
Chairman.
again.
This is perfect example of why we need America first leadership back in Washington. This isn't just bad policy. This is our sovereignty being sold to highest foreign bidder while career bureaucrats pretend ignorance. Secretary Deb Haaland sits before Congress being grilled about her department's cozy relationship with dark money environmental group called the Wilderness Society. This group is bankrolled by foreign billionaire Hansjorg Wyss, a Swiss national who has no business influencing American environmental policy. Wyss funnels millions through the Arabella network, essentially money laundering operation for left-wing causes. We're talking sophisticated dark money machine taking foreign cash and redistributing to activist groups across America. The Federal Election Commission investigated this guy for illegal campaign contributions because he's not an American citizen. Yet his money flows into groups directly influencing our federal agencies. Here's the outrageous part: patriots. While the Wilderness Society actively sued Department of Interior in federal court, they simultaneously had secret, off-the-books meetings with department leadership. Think about that. You've got plaintiff in lawsuit against federal agency having private meetings with defendants they're deliberately hiding from court and American people. The senator had receipts. Actual emails from July 2021 where Wilderness Society representatives asked for meetings with Deputy Secretary while specifically requesting these meetings stay off official calendars. They literally wrote about calibrating meetings so it doesn't look like violating court rules. This is banana republic corruption, not United States of America. What happened after secret meetings? Within months, Interior Department canceled mineral leasing rights for critical nickel mining operation in Minnesota's Superior National Forest. This facility could have provided essential minerals for American manufacturing and reduced dependence on foreign sources. Instead, at behest of foreign-funded environmental extremists, they shut it down and withdrew 225,000 acres from future mining. Let's discuss what this means for America's strategic interests. We're living in an era where China controls much of the world's critical mineral supply chains. Rare earth elements, lithium, nickel are building blocks of everything from military equipment to renewable energy infrastructure. When we shut down American mining operations at request of foreign-funded groups, we're handing more control to adversaries while making ourselves dependent on potentially hostile nations. The exchange between Senator and Secretary Haaland reveals something disturbing about how federal agencies operate under this administration. When pressed about who's actually in charge of Interior Department, Haaland couldn't give straight answer. She claimed they work as team, deflected responsibility to former deputy secretary, and seemed genuinely confused about basic accountability questions. This happens when you have career politicians more concerned with appeasing activist groups than serving American people. When Senator asked if she takes full responsibility for what happens at her department, she said yes, then immediately backtracked when confronted with corruption evidence. Patriots, this is exactly why we need strong leadership putting America first. We need leaders telling foreign billionaires and dark money networks to get out of our country. We need cabinet secretaries knowing they work for American people, not environmental extremist groups funded by overseas money. Let me tell you something shocking about Hansjorg Wyss. The senator revealed this foreign billionaire made his fortune through company charged by federal prosecutors with conducting illegal clinical trials on human beings. We're talking injecting people with cement, turning to bone inside human skeleton. This doctor Mengele-level experimentation, and he's funding groups influencing American environmental policy. Think about moral bankruptcy here. Foreign national who made money literally poisoning and experimenting on people now uses that blood money influencing American policy through dark money networks. Our federal agencies take meetings with his representatives secretly, then implement exactly what these groups want. This is why deep state is dangerous. Patriots. It's systematic corruption of democratic processes by foreign money and influence operations. When Swiss billionaires secretly meet with cabinet officials and get exactly what they want while American workers lose jobs and strategic interests are compromised, we no longer have government of buy-in for the people. The Wilderness Society isn't grassroots environmental group. It's front organization for foreign influence operations designed to weaken American energy independence and economic sovereignty. Every mine they shut down makes America weaker and more dependent on adversaries. Environmental extremism represents economic warfare disguised as activism. When China strip mines Africa and builds hundreds of coal plants while funding groups in America shutting down our resource extraction, that's not environmentalism. It's strategic competition designed to handicap American industry. Secretary Haaland, seeming genuinely surprised by these revelations, tells you everything about this administration's competence level. Either she's lying about not knowing what her department was doing, or she's so disconnected that foreign-funded groups were running circles around her leadership team. Patriots, these are swamp creatures in action. They hide behind bureaucratic procedures and team-based decision-making to avoid accountability while foreign money flows through agencies. They create complex networks of plausible deniability, so when corruption is exposed, everyone points fingers elsewhere. This hearing should wake up every American caring about national sovereignty. We cannot allow foreign billionaires purchasing influence in federal agencies through dark money networks. We cannot allow environmental extremist groups shutting down American resource development while hiding foreign funding sources. The solution requires political will lacking in Washington. We need complete transparency in government meetings and communications. We need foreign agent registration requirements with teeth. We need cabinet secretaries taking personal responsibility for everything happening in their departments. We need to shut down dark money networks, allowing foreign influence into American politics. Most importantly, we need leaders understanding their job is serving American interests, not accommodating foreign-funded pressure groups. When environmental activists funded by Swiss billionaires secretly meet with federal officials and get American mining operations shut down, we've lost control of our own government. Patriots, this is why your voice matters. This is why we must keep exposing corruption and demanding accountability. Mainstream media won't tell you about foreign billionaires buying influence in federal agencies. Social media giants will suppress content exposing dark money networks. But Signal 76 keeps bringing you truth every American deserves knowing. Like this video, share with everyone you know, and comment what you think about foreign influence operations in federal agencies. Subscribe to Signal 76 and hit notification bell, because we'll keep exposing deep state corruption undermining our republic. Together, we can restore accountability, transparency, and America First leadership to Washington. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and keep fighting for our great nation.